YouTube, y'all already know something went wrong with the car. So after that video, yes, we enjoyed it. Yes, it broke down. And yes, we fixed it, got it back up and running, and then here she is again, broken down. This car, oh my goodness, bro. This car is getting on my nerves, but you already know I'm staying loyal and I'm gonna keep her and I'm gonna fix her. So even if we go through like 10 engines, even if I have to build an engine, if I have to put a 2JZ in here, I will. But we gotta make this thing survive. We gotta make this thing last. I want to go through a bunch of phases with this car. I still have so many visions and different styles for this car. This is still barely like, I don't know how to explain it, but we are not done with this yet. We are not done. As you guys saw in the previous video, I do have another wing for this car. My plan was to put it on for this video, but I am running out of daylight and it's pretty tight in the garage right now. We have a freaking mess. So I cannot do that. So basically in this video, we're just going to be talking about what we're going to do in this case scenario, what we're going to do to get it back up and running and what the main plan and goal is for the car. I don't know if you guys know, but if you've been here for a while, you guys know that I've been working on this car for a minute now and we finally got it to the stage. I thought it was finally going to be good. Everything was running cherry, but as you guys know, old engines are just old engines. You know, sometimes you could have had a previous owner that maybe put in thicker oil and then maybe the clearances weren't the same anymore. Maybe it had a little bit more space in between the bearings. And then now that I had it, I put the actual oil that is supposed to be ran in here. And maybe it was thinner than previous oils that were ran in the car. And it caused the clearances to be all out of whack. I'm pretty sure that's like the only thing that I think of right now without actually opening the engine. Or it could have been just something else that I can't even explain, but that's just my first guess because everything else was replaced. Everything else was done right. All the right parts were bought. The tune was all good. AFRs were chilling. Everything was just cherry. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Why do you guys think this engine went out? Drop your guesses down below and then we'll see when I open it up, see if it's some bent rods or see what happened. I was using anti-lag a lot. Let me insert the clip. So maybe it was that, maybe it wasn't. So yeah, what are we gonna do with the car? What am I gonna do? What's my next step? Right now, I would love to go built engine, right? Get the whole built long block and get it ready for like 1,000 wheel horsepower. That would be ideal. I'm still trying to work on that to see if maybe there's the possibility to get it done like ASAP, like right away. But then my car will have to be down for 2 to 3 months, which is something that I do not want. Because I obviously daily this car. I literally use it every single day. Right now, I'm using that Camry that's parked outside. That's my mom's car, and I cannot be using that car. I gotta be using this one. So the most logical thing to do right now in my situation is, okay, go to the junkyard, get an engine, swap it in a weekend, and call it a day. So obviously that's gonna be the best thing for me to do right now, which is most likely what I'm going to do. And another reason why also is that my boy Alfredo is also going to be boosting his car. His turbo is actually almost here. I think we're just waiting on his turbo to come in. Once his turbo comes in, then we're going to start getting to work. So once his turbo's in, we're going to be getting his engine ready, doing the gallery gaskets, doing a bunch of stuff to his engine, and then getting the whole turbo kit on his car, fuel lines, all that bullshit, injectors, all that shit. So got a lot to do. And this car also needs to be worked on. We really want to drive our cars together, so I do want to work on this one ASAP. I'm going to see if I could get this one done first before we even start working on his car. That way, we could keep the momentum going and we just don't stop until we're both done. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's going to be the plan for now. So stay tuned because possibly this coming weekend, we're going to be swapping out the engine. I am going to be working on my boy's MK4 Supra though this week. Maybe I'll shoot a YouTube video of whatever I'm doing with it so you guys could see and check it out too. But let's say if I finish that car, before the weekend, then I'll for sure get an engine and start pulling this thing out so I could get this thing going, because I miss it. I miss it. And all it takes is work. All it takes is labor. Labor and time, of course, is all it takes to get this thing going. And by that, labor equals money, time equals money, time is money, money is time. That's all it is. All right, guys, think about it like that. So every time you guys are about to make a purchase, just send it, bro. Just send it. Time is money. Just make more money in a shorter amount of time. You know what I mean? Thanks for watching. Now you guys know what's going on. You're updated, so stay tuned. Do not go anywhere, because we are just getting started, boys. We are barely getting some traction, and it's only gonna take off from here. So stay tuned, like, subscribe. Also, do not forget to use my code Luis2025 on fly1motorsports.com for 10% off your carbon fiber. So don't forget, 10% off if you finance carbon fiber and you use that 10% off code. You basically don't have to pay for any of that interest at the end of the term. So keep that in mind. You're gonna be saving money all around and financing, bro. Luis2025, Fly1 Motorsports. Peace out.